Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from whatever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So yesterday, RAILA Odinga released what many people have termed as a political bombshell, which the people of Kenya Kwanza were caught by surprise. What RAILA talked about yesterday in Siaya County during the 80th birthday of Oburu Oginga, in which Kalonzo Musyoka was the guest of honor. I think he was the one who was invited as a guest of honor there. So RAILA decided to take that opportunity to respond to what William Ruto said when he had toured Migori County. You remember, like 2 weeks ago, William Ruto was on a charm offensive trying to woo back the Nyanza regions to his basket. And that's the time he talked about RAILA Odinga not vying in 2027. And he said, during that time, he stood with RAILA Odinga, and as a result, there was need for RAILA Odinga to also support him.
Wanga anazinda akiniambia ati sisi ni watu ya baba. Sio ni sawa? Si hata mimi nilikuwa mtu ya baba? Ama? Kwani mtu ya baba ya saa hii na mtu ya baba ya zamani si the same? Ile tu deni bado mimi niko naye na nitauliza Agwambo. Unajua mimi nimepigia kura Agwambo. Na Agwambo hajawahi kunipigia kura. Sasa namngojea 2027. Kwa sababu sasa kama yeye is not running, si mimi nitashindana na Kalonzo. Huyu Kalonzo kweli mkiona na
So that is what William Ruto said. So during his speech, he also talked about why he believes that Kalonzo Musyoka cannot outsmart him politically, especially during the elections. So RAILA has decided to respond to those remarks by William Ruto. And I know that you've heard about this in almost all YouTube channels. People talking about RAILA endorsing Kalonzo Musyoka, RAILA saying is supporting Kalonzo Musyoka tosha. You have seen these headlines in your YouTube channels.
Juzi nilisikia kama Ruto alikuwa pande hii nasema to, mimi najua baba hatasimama. Sasa mimi nitakuwa na Kalonzo tu. Anaongea juu ya Kalonzo kama Kalonzo ni kama yeye. Kalonzo ameshinda bwana Ruto mara 10. Yeye ni mtu mwaminifu. Yeye ni mtu mwaminifu. Anataka kutagawanya sisi. Baba na Kalonzo, sijui baba hatasimama, sijui nani hatasimama. Miongoni wetu hapa mtu atasimama. Sawa sawa? Yeye anafikiri yeye ni mwerevu zaidi. Tutamwonyesha ati yeye hajui. Sawa sawa? Sisi tutasimama kidete na ndugu Kalonzo Musyoka.
But then there is a second narrative to what RAILA Odinga said. Because first, by the way, I didn't see him say in 2027. I just remember seeing RAILA say, we will stand with Kalonzo. I don't want to talk much about that because politically, in politics, anything can change. It is still, there are still like 3.5 years left. So anything can happen along the way. So let's just give it the benefit of time and see what is going to unfold. But I want to give you the other side of the coin of this story, what is likely to happen to Mount Kenya. One particular politician, the YALA MP, Kanini Kega, said something. And I agree with YALA MP's remarks 150%. And he said that Kikuyus have been voting in their numbers because they always believe RAILA Odinga is on the ballot. So they have been voting in their numbers because they were told that Raila is the devil. So they would vote in their numbers to outsmart him, so that it doesn't ascend to power. Even though there were that in 2022 general election, Raila got more votes, but due to some other incidences that happened on the ground, votes tallied, votes pronounced were not the same votes which were cast. I mean, that is what people have been saying, not my words, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like us to go talk about what Kanini Kega thinks. Kanini Kega is bringing another debate to what Raila Amolo Odinga's remarks were yesterday. And he said, if ODM leader Raila Odinga will not be on the ballot come 2027 presidential election, most Kikuyus will have no business with the poll. Yes. Kega said in the past couple of elections, there have been almost total turnout in Mount Kenya because Raila has been seeking the presidency. So he was speaking during Kinoro TV's Kiririmbi show. So he said, Kikuyus have been voting almost to the last man because they have been misguided to fear the former prime minister. They have been misguided. So that aspect of Kanini Kega saying that they have been misguided, he's literally trying to say that he was right last year when he campaigned for Raila Amolo Odinga because previously they have been misguided. Okay, let's continue with this statement. If you want a Kikuyu to feel very frightened, just shout out Raila's name. Now that I don't see him vying in 2027, I can tell most Kikuyus will have no business with the elections. Voter apathy in Mount Kenya will be for real. That's what Kega said. So I think he was reacting to the statements which Raila Amolo Odinga also said that Mr. Musyoka was trustworthy. Twice we sought the top leadership of this country and we never lost. Our victory was snatched from us by some forces. In the last general election, he was not chosen as a candidate, but he believed in the cause and remained steadfast in the Azimio coalition. So I think I was talking about the other side of the coin, what Kanini Kega believes. And what Kanini Kega believes, if you ask me, I think I also believe the same. Voter apathy will be experienced in Mount Kenya. The question now is, if Raila stays true to what people are saying, that he is going to endorse Kalonzo Musyoka in 2027, what are chances that Mount Kenya people will again vote for William Ruto? What are the chances? Because if Kanini Kega says that they have been brainwashed to think that Raila Amolo Odinga is the devil one, so that's why they keep on voting against Raila Amolo Odinga. So now Raila Amolo Odinga is not going to be on the ballot. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is still in Azimio. And Gachagua is facing the music in Mount Kenya. So what are the political tides in Mount Kenya? What do you think is going to happen? Personally, I think, and I keep on maintaining, and I said previously, that UDA will not be in Mount Kenya. UDA will be a thing of the Rift Valley. That is a reality. Whether Malala likes it or not, that is the picture, ladies and gentlemen. It is not of my own making, but that's a reality that's been seen on the ground. Of course, Gachagua will want to do anything, everything, to make sure that UDA becomes the party to beat in Mount Kenya. But the cost of living, the escalating prices in the fuel, will not give William Ruto an opportunity to call Mount Kenya people hustlers again. That's not going to be easy. And that's why I maintain there are politicians who secured positions courtesy of UDA. Those politicians wataanguka. The likes of Kioni are likely to secure their positions again because they are speaking for the people. And they are speaking the truth. And the people are now beginning to resonate with them. What do you think happened at Kenol, Murang'a County, where there was a Maina Njenga? What do you think there was such kind of an attendance? And why is Gachagua now realizing that there's need to talk to Uhuru Kenyatta? Why? There are certain political happenings in Mount Kenya, and these political happenings in Mount Kenya are not to the advantage of William Ruto. Not to the advantage of William Ruto. That is what I maintain. So Kanini Kega's assertions that Wakikuyu hawatapiga kura in their numbers because they always vote 100%, more than 100%. Sometimes they vote even 1 and 10%, which is a crazy percentage because there is no way people can vote 90% in a region. Mostly it's always 60%, 70% there. But if you can vote more than 100%, that means that wale walikufa pia walipigia kura. That's what has been said about Mount Kenya. So this time round, if Raila Amolo Odinga is not going to be on the ballot, then rest assured, Mount Kenya people will not vote in their numbers. They will not vote. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go below the comment section there and tell us whether you agree with Kanini Kega's assertions that voter apathy will be experienced in Mount Kenya, meaning Mount Kenya people will feel less zeal, will feel less zealous in matters of voting. They will not have the zeal to continue voting because Raila is not on the ballot. So just tell us what to think about that, whether you agree or whether you disagree. Either way, just tell us what to think about that. Now, to those people who have not supported this channel by subscribing, I want to kindly urge you to subscribe to this channel because that is the only way you get to support us. You give this video a like. It's so important because YouTube get to share this video to people who are not part and parcel of our audience. So to those people who supported us, I want to say here that I'm forever grateful for that support because without you, this channel cannot grow. So until you catch up again, please stay safe and stay blessed.